Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Betting Marc. Professional gambler Marc Hryhorskyj here. I'm currently in Las Vegas and the Super Bowl is just around the corner. And we thought it'd be good to do a video on this. So most Super Bowl content is entertainment. Loads of picks, loads of hype. Today I'm doing this properly. I'm going to show you how I'm looking at the markets, what matters and what doesn't. And I'll finish this one with one angle I think is the most interesting right now. And just a quick one. This is a 21 plus only channel. Betting involves risk and nothing here is guaranteed. So you have to understand that this goal is for long-term decision making, not chasing one Sunday. Now let's get into it, right? So as I'm recording this, the main markets sit around the Super Bowl. Total points, 45.5 and it opened 46.5. So it has came down. The Seattle Seahawks are -4.5 on the spread, and the money line's roughly Seahawks -230. The New England Patriots +190. Okay, so those numbers will move. So always check what you're seeing on your book the time that you're watching. Okay, so instead of, and this is very important as well, instead of getting emotional about who wins, I like looking at totals because it forces you to look at how the game is actually going to be played. The pace, the efficiency, the matchup, the coaching decisions, the game state, and that's where you often find cleaner logic and an edge. Okay, so I've been speaking with a US-based pro gambler I met since being out in Las Vegas. Obviously, I'm in the horseshoe right now. Someone who bets seriously and approaches markets properly. His view in this game is the value is on the unders, and his number makes the total lower than what the market is dealing with right now. So it's already moved from 46.5 to 45.5. And I'm not just deliberately saying this. I mean, he's been on TV, proven tracker. You can, I mean, this guy's a legitimate professional gambler. Okay, when I price in a total, I'm basically asking the pace. Are we likely looking to get a high number of plays, or a slowly grindy game? You know, efficiency. Are these teams finishing drives or settling on field goals? Are they punting? Matchups. What does each defense take away? And what does each offense rely on? And coaching tendency is important as well. Do they play conservative early? Do they go for it on the fourth down? And the last one, 5, game state. If one team leads, does the other speed up or does the leader bleed the clock? If you can't explain the game script, you're just guessing, all right? And now, here's the case in plain English for the unders, okay? This is a Super Bowl. Nerves are real. Nerves are real. So this can be cagey, and the coachings obviously begin conservatively because there's so much on the line. So you can shed a few points in a few minutes off the clock straight away. Both defenses are respected here as well by the market. You've seen the total come down from 46.5 to 45.5 already. In a game like this, you often need sustained drives to beat a total. If either team stalls in the red zone and kicks a few field goals instead of touchdowns, the unders suddenly look very live, and you've got that conservative start as well. So, and that's the general profile of a trappy Super Bowl. Total means slower starts, fewer explosive plays, and a lot of game living in that field position third down battle, you know. And now, to be fair, there are two big risks to any unders, okay? So short field goals, turnovers, one pick or one fumble can hand out an easy 7 points. That can happen, okay? You got explosive touchdowns as well. A couple of big plays flip sides the whole game. So I'm not sitting here pretending the unders is safe. Definitely not. There's no such thing, and it's about price versus probability. Obviously, we know this. This is where timing matters as well. So if you're like the unders, like us, you've got two choices, right? So you take the 45.5 now, and if you believe the total keeps dropping, or if you believe public money will come into the overs late, because casual bettors love points, they love to see touchdowns, and even in any sport, basketball, they love to see hoops, they see home runs in baseball. You might even get 46.5 again, maybe 47.5, there might be a gift. And we've already seen the total bounce since opening. So it's 45.5 now after opening at 60.5. So the pro move, don't just pick a side. Think about what you're betting on, okay, and when you're betting on it. So the one bet I'm most interested in right now is clearly the under 45.5 total points in the Seahawks versus the Patriots games. Not because it's a lock, because I believe the number is too high. I mean, it's relative to the likely how the game is going to unfold, okay? So how I'd stake this is small and sensible. For most people, 0.5 to 1 unit is plenty, especially in a Super Bowl where emotions are high and the market's tight. I'm not parlaying it. I'm not chasing props randomly, just one clean position. If you like the under but want to be smarter with risk, there are a few ways to think about this as well. So first quarter under, first half under. I mean, you can look at it that way if you expect a slow start, or live betting. If the first couple of drives are dead and the live total hasn't adjusted in time, that can be an even better entry if you shade 5 to 6, 7 minutes off the first quarter. But rule, only bet if you understand why you're doing it, not because it just sounds clever, okay? So I'm not doing 5 different bets here, best bets. I'm not giving you 12 props. If you want to bet props, you need a real edge, and most people don't have one. This channel is about doing it properly, all right? If you want to follow how I'm building the US portfolio for 2026, racing plus seasonal US sports, I'll keep everything organized on bettingmarc.com. That is going to be the hub. The website is being built right now. Next video, I'm going to cover how I approach props and live betting in big events like this, what's actually worth considering, and what's broadly basically a donation to the sports books, okay? So the Super Bowl is going to be massive. I think the value, and with my professional gambler friend James, we think the value is betting the unders, the total points, 45.5 Seahawks versus the Patriots. That is our bet for the Super Bowl, keeping it sweet, okay? So make sure you follow, like, subscribe for our next video. We're going to be doing more of these, and as we emerge into the US markets, you're going to be seeing more of me. Take it easy.